If I ask you how many pencils and markers do I have here, your automatic method of thinking would be you count the number of pencils together and the number of markers together. So your response would most likely be that there are 3 pencils and 2 markers. You don't say that there are 5 pencil markers. Just like in real life, I would combine the pencils together since they are alike, and the markers together since the markers are alike. Is exactly the same procedure I use with algebra. I could think of the pencils as my p, and I could think of the markers as the variable m. Therefore, if I have 1, 2, 3 p's, I could combine them together and write 3p. And if I have 1, 2 m's, I could combine them together and get 2m. But I could not combine the 2 m's and the 3 p's together to get 5 pm's. You would simply tell me that there are 3 pencils and 2 markers. Therefore, we would say the same thing in algebra. 3 p's, 2 m's. Here are a few examples for simplifying algebraic expressions. Remember, the main point when you are simplifying an algebraic expression is to combine things that are alike, combine like terms. Here's my first example. I have negative 2x plus 9x minus 4x. Since all of them are x's, I can simply combine them together to get one set of x. So negative 2x plus 9x becomes 7x, and 7x minus 4x becomes 3x. So my answer in this case is 3x. A second example. Again, the idea is we need to combine things that are alike. Notice in this case, I have 5x minus 3 minus 7x plus 8. This means the 5x can combine with the negative 7x. Be careful, remember that we look at a number with the sign in front of it. So this is a negative 7x. So these two can combine. And then the negative 3 would combine with the negative 8. Why? Because they are similar. So if I use this as my idea, 5x minus 7x becomes negative 2x. And then negative 3 plus 8 becomes a positive 5. Therefore, when I simplify this problem, the answer becomes negative 2x plus 5. Key points again, remember we can only combine things that are alike, and we look at a number with the sign in front of it. Last example, we have brackets. And if we have brackets, we need to remove the brackets. And if we remove in the brackets, we have to take the number that is directly outside of the bracket and multiply it by each of those numbers inside. Because remember, if there's no sign here, it means that this number is being multiplied by everybody that's inside of the bracket. Therefore, to remove my bracket, I would do 3 times 2y. 3 times 2y becomes 6y. And then 3 times negative 5 becomes negative 15. Brackets are removed, and I just continue to write my problem, plus 8. Now this problem brings us right back to where we have a different set of terms. The y doesn't have any company, so the 6y remains as a 6y. However, negative 15 plus 8 can be combined. Negative 15 plus 8 becomes negative 7. Once again, it's very important to look at the number with the sign in front of it. Notice I did negative 15 plus 8. I did not just write my minus sign and then said 15 plus 8. If I had said 15 plus 8, I would have gotten the wrong answer.